Good evening. Horror and chaos be to you in the name of Runie Ruse. Now, Runetics, welcome one another as I shall welcome you. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Sorry, I'm putting on chapstick. Happy Ruseday, Runie! A thumbnail challenge sounds like a deviously evil way to test the paper pushers. No, it's not a test. It's not a test. I see you guys in the pre-chat. It's like you don't trust me. Like you think I'm gonna throw something difficult and scary your way. You're like, what kind of mysteries has she hidden? I have no idea why you guys would think that of me. No, we're gonna be doing something for you today. Today I have something prepared that I think will specifically make you very, very happy. That's my goal today, of course, as it always is, but today in particular. But we'll get that in a minute. We'll get to it. At first, I'll catch up on these supers and tips that have been coming in. Hi, Runie. Happy Ruseday. Hope your day went well. I kept thinking about your tweet regarding Nutella all day, and I had massive sugar cravings. My sweet tooth now thinks you're evil too. Let's look back at some awesome thumbnails. Thank you. I did not have Nutella yesterday. I shan't have Nutella today. I might have it tomorrow though. Did I tell you guys about the Nutella Negroni that I made? Surprisingly good. I'm VOD gang tonight. Have fun, Runie and the Runetics. Thank you so much for stopping by, Anonymous! Thank you very much for stopping by to say hello. And now you're watching the VOD. You're watching the VOD now, and you're hearing me say this. So hello again. From the past to the future. Nothing can stop us from connecting, not even the passage of time. Yay! Thank you for the tip. Also, Bob Bobbyson, thank you. Thank you for 19 months of membership. Holy moly. Runie's on screen, already happy. Wow, thank you. Nutella ice cream is literally heaven. I do like Nutella. I like Nutella in pretty much everything except for when people mix it with peanut butter, because that's heinous. Oh my gosh, 20 months! Thank you so much. Happy 20 months. Happy 20 months, Red. Thank you. Happy Runie Ruseday. I've been looking forward to this even more than usual. Best day of the week Ruseday hype since I saw the rating room. Your thumbnails are always so pretty and detailed. I especially love when they have little hints and clues. Really? You guys like my thumbnails? I'm glad you guys do, because I feel at a loss making thumbnails sometimes. And sometimes I have fun doing it, and then some days I pop out these thumbnails with like sheer willpower, because nothing in my body or soul wants to make them. But I don't have anyone to make them for me, so I just have to sit down and make them. Sometimes it takes it out of me. And I don't really know the ins and outs of making like a good thumbnail, an eye-catching thumbnail. But I do have fun with them sometimes. And of course, as the title implies, we are going to be talking about thumbnails today. 20 months. 20 months suckered. 20 months suckered. Lias and gosh darn it, Kyle. Thank you both so much. Thank you. It'll be 2 years and 4 months, and we can have a super ultra fancy badge. Always happy to be here, Runie. Thanks for the fantastic 20 months. Thank you. I hope I have. I hope I have a 2-year badge. I mean, I set all of those up like so unbelievably long ago. I do? Okay, you guys can see that? You can see it? Oh, okay. I'm glad you guys know what's going on. Thank you for 5 months, Gorillion. Hello, Winnie Woos. Hello, Gorillion. Hello, Wunitix. Hello, Wunitix. Hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you for 20 months, Relic. Happy 20 months, biggest bro. Dang. I've been told I've got dad energy before, but I've never been told I have like brother energy. I've never been told I have big bro energy. I mean, that's kind of nice though, right? It means like I'm cool and like pick on you. I'm okay with this. I just like a pretty anime lady. Thank you, Gallus, thank you. Umbrella sucker for 20 months, thank you. Wow, 20 months, 20 months, 20 months. Of course we love them. Sometimes a slight change in font color size spacing has me a ½ inch from my monitor in Photo P, but we love the eye strain. Sometimes it's just bad graphic design, you know. But gosh bless if you're looking at my schedules with an eagle eye, because the alignment on my stuff, on my schedules got like all messed up. So like the times and the word, like the descriptions and the stream titles, they're all like the lining's like all messed up, and I just have never had it in me to. I've never had it in me to fix it. I know there's got to be at least a few people looking at it every time I post it. Like, why are her times not aligned? Like, why is 8 p.m. a little to the left of the other 8 p.m., huh? And the answer is I'm too lazy to fix it. It got messed up and I've just been too lazy to fix it. I really want a whole new schedule because I don't have the ability to put 2 streams on one day in my schedule. That's why sometimes I just have to like write a little sentence. I don't know, I just feel like I don't have a lot of room to work with it, with my schedule on mine. So I kind of want a whole new, I might like commission someone else. Also, I think I've told you guys this before, my schedule is in Photoshop, which I may or may not have a one-piece copy of, if you get my drift, if you catch my drift. And I have to disconnect my computer from the internet in order to use it, which is the biggest pain in my butt. Because I basically have to like plan out the whole schedule and have all graphics and whatever like ready. And then I have to turn off the internet to my computer so that I can use it. Because see, it used to be, I know I've complained about this before, it used to be back in the day, if you didn't want a program to have access to your internet, you could just go into your firewall and block its access. Like you could just be like, hey, this program on my computer, it can't access the internet, which was a really, really nice feature that I used unbelievably often. I still use it very often because sometimes I just don't want crap to update. I have something and I don't want it to accidentally or automatically update. I like the version that I have. If it should update, I want it to update. So I don't like my applications to be connected to the internet at all whatsoever, unless it is like, it will not work for it to be connected, unless it's connected to the internet. I pretty much go into my firewall and disconnect its connection to the internet immediately when I download something. However, for some reason now with Adobe products, it doesn't work anymore. I don't get it because I did it all the same way that I've done it and it works for other applications, but they must have done some smooth talking with Windows or some crap because now it just doesn't work anymore. And no matter what I do, they all still have access to the internet. So I just have to completely turn it off. If somebody has Windows 11 and you have figured out how to do it, please let me know. Please let me know. But anyways, that's another reason I kind of want a new schedule, because I'd like to just move the schedule, maybe have it like on Canva. The problem is if I open the schedule on any other like software editing program, like Paint Tool Sai or Clip Studio, it rasterizes all of the text assets, which means I would literally have to recreate the whole entire schedule from scratch. And at that point, I would just rather get a new schedule, one that I like better anyways. So anyway, I need to get a new schedule at some point, is what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, you are gonna have to update to 11 next month, huh? Have you considered Procreate? That's the thing, is I can't transfer it. You probably typed that before I finished what I was saying, but basically I can't open it in anything else other than Photoshop, because it, for whatever reason, rasterizes all the text files. So then I would just have to recreate the whole thing, and the idea of it makes me sick to my stomach. I don't want to do it. I think I would like to commission somebody to make me a schedule in Canva. I think that would be nice and easy for me to use. I think I would like it if it was in Canva. The good thing about it being on Canva too is I could make my schedule on the go if I needed to, because I can do it online. So, like, I could make my schedule during like a lunch break at the office or something. That would be nice. So, we'll see about. It's like one of those things I've been meaning to do for like months now, and I just haven't done it. I'm sure you guys know how that goes. Thank you for 10 months. Morally justified and not evil. Thank you. I agree. Very, very morally justified. As all One Piece are. As all fans of One Piece are. Yeah. Runie, thank you for 17 months, Simo, thank you. Happy Runie Ruseday to Mama Runie. Thank you, Buggy. Thank you, baby Buggy. Happy Aka membership milestone. Thank you for 20 months, thank you. Zuhark, thank you for 20 months suckered. And Cryptum as well, 20 months suckered. What the heck, all you suckers? She is the #1 broshi. What the heck, what does that mean? Do I have big brother energy? I don't know how to feel about this. Oh god, 2 years. Why time? Why? Anyways, happy 19 months. It's been such a blast. After the stream, I need to drive 4 hours to pick something up. Ooh. Well, you know, turn on a VOD, a good listening VOD. Turn on a VOD of mine that you can just listen to, and those 4 hours will go by so fast. What is this challenge all about? We'll get to it. Shh, calm yourself. Have some patience, Runetics. I'm in the middle of yapping. I don't feel like getting to the topic yet. In fact, perhaps this entire stream is a thinly veiled Zatsu stream. You'll see. Wipe the foam from your mouths. What am I gonna do with you fools? Masaka. She stalled, she has something. I do have something. I do. I just noticed I missed the mime stream. Oh, that's a great one to listen to on your drive, by the way. Different person, but anybody who's going on a drive, you know, if you want to listen to the mime one, that's a real good one. Great choice for driving. Thank you for 20 months, Chris Billy Long. 20 months and 93 Rusedays. Looking forward to Ruseday 100. Oh my god, I gotta start planning that, y'all. After Ruse-tober, I'll think about it. It occurs in November, so I can think about it in November. I'm not thinking about it right now. Oh my gosh, baby, baby, baby! Aww. Sorry, yeah, my cat got like all tangled up in my cord, and it was like my phone cord. That's also what I used for the tracking. And he got all tangled up in it, and it was like wrapped around his neck, and he like pulled my phone off the desk, and I was like, oh my gosh, be careful. My goodness. I don't even know how he managed that. He's fine though. He seems fine now. It was like the cord is like hanging down, so he just like, I don't know, like walked and got it around his neck. I don't know. Do you need help, baby boy? Do you need to talk to somebody? There's a 24/7 phone line I can give you. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Did you guys think a ruse was beginning? Did you think all of this was a setup to a ruse? It's not. My cat is just on my desk now, and he stepped on my keyboard. And he switched it to like 5 different scenes in like quick succession. Wow. Oh my gosh, we got sent to the Shadow Realm, and it was groovy. It's so groovy. He's now just standing in front of my phone. What are you doing there? Yeah, come here. Anyways, he's being very needy today. Yeah, Hellcat's bruising today. That's so funny. Thank you for 20 months, Astral Fury. Not one I would pick of my own accord, for a road trip. What you got? What you got against accordions, huh? Do you hate Weird Al? Is that what you're telling me right now? You hate Weird Al? You're a Weird Al hater? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is then. Thank you for 20 months, Nye. 20 whole months. Wow. 20 whole months. It's so crazy. Dang, so Hellcat got tired of the yapping. They do sometimes, actually. My cats both get real sick of me sometimes. Not just like yapping, but whatever I'm doing. Whenever I'm doing anything, sometimes they'll just be like, do you have to do that, Mom? Like, do you have to? Have you considered shutting your mouth and petting me? Wow. Like petting me and not making any noise. Have you considered that, Mother? Yeah, it's literally like, why do I tolerate you? Like cat like owner rusing us. He's learning. He's learning. He is a teenage cat. Thank you for 20 months, Alex. Thank you. So today you'd say it's a smart cat, but he got tangled up in a phone cord. Okay, but what if he did that for attention? Because I wouldn't put it past him. It is a distinct possibility that he tangled himself in the phone cord on purpose. He's a very tricksy little creature. Okay, so today today. What are we doing today? What is this whole thumbnail challenge about? Well, like I said earlier, I wanted to do something for you guys. I wanted to do something that would bring your life joy and fulfillment. And what would make the Runetics more happy than getting some work done for me that I don't like to do? Nothing. It's what you dream of. It's what you live for. Making my life easier by doing my job for me. So true, I know. Yeah, it's paper pushing. You're so right, Runie. I know. Being pampered by Runie. Oh, well, you like that second best, of course, right? I mean, this kind of is, in a way, me pampering you, of course. So. Well, yeah, it's work, but it's work for me, so it's good work. It's fun. You know what? It's what they say. If you do what you love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Isn't that right, Runetics? Graphic design is your passion. Well, you're really gonna like this challenge. You're really gonna like it. Okay, so this is my idea, and I'm gonna need you guys to help me out with this. Whoa, why does it say I only have 40 subscribers? Are y'all seeing this? What? You all quit? Canceled? Alright, Runetics, what did I get canceled for? What did Runie get canceled for? It says 49 on your screen. Let me fix this. I fell off. No! I flopped. I flopped. I'm flopping. Okay, let me see if I can refresh it and get it to work again. There you go. That's more like it, even though I think I'm at 49,700 right now, actually. Let me see. Go to my live counter. That's what's most accurate. My live counter. Updating live. Oh no, I'm at 49,797. Okay, well I was at 49,800 earlier today, and then I lost 3 subscribers. You know, that's fine, you know? I'm not hurt about it. You win some, you lose some. It's fine. Truly, it's fine. Doesn't hurt at all. It's fine. I fell. I really did. I fell off. No. Okay, so I thought maybe we could kind of come up with like some ideas and such together for like how this challenge could maybe like possibly work. So my idea is basically that you guys can design thumbnails for me, but thumbnails like a la this kind of thumbnail. I have like a slideshow of examples that I popped up. Oh wait, let me move over a little bit more. So like these are some example thumbnails. And maybe we can like write down some we're gonna write down like some rules, like thumbnail rules together. But basically what I'm thinking is to create maybe like a hashtag on Twitter where you can submit a thumbnail and maybe I'll use it for a stream. The catch here is I don't want people to just be like, oh, well, I want her to play XYZ, so I make a thumbnail of her and this game and then post it, right? Because I think that wouldn't be very fun. I think it would be more fun if you guys kept it, like, ambiguous. So I have some examples for you. Like putting, like, a number or reference to something, like a 69, I think is vague enough to be like, because you don't look at this schedule, or this thumbnail, you don't know exactly what's going on. You're just like, why does it say 69? Or this one's another example. You see some Japanese food behind me and I'm drooling. Or this one would be another example. I'm angry, but why am I angry? I don't know, question mark. You gotta come to the stream, I don't know. Oops, wait, let me go back. So I think like a word or two would also be totally fine. So like this thumbnail I think would be a fine example where it says lazy, but there's nothing too specific. Something too specific would be like if you said, I don't know, like, you know, Runie whispers in your ear for 30 minutes straight and you just like put that text on the thumbnail. I mean, you can do it, but I'm probably not gonna use that thumbnail. I'm looking for just like random thumbnails that you guys come up with that will inspire me. You know what I mean? Exactly, so you can't just say Elden Ring episode 7, because it's not gonna happen, okay? It needs to be something vague, because I think you guys could probably come up with some fun stuff that will just inspire me. Like, I'll probably just see your thumbnail and be like, I'll get an idea for like a fun roleplay or activity stream. I think this would be a fine one, like luck farming. Like, what does that even mean? What does it even mean, luck farming? What are we doing on this luck farming stream? Question mark? You know? This is another good example. This tells you nothing. It's just a piece of fan art and it's all glitchy. What's going on here? This one, another good example. Would this new hashtag be permanent? I was thinking, yeah, why don't we just make it permanent? So like at any point in time, if you feel like inspiration has hit you, you could just throw a thumbnail in there with the understanding that I may or may not use it. Whether it's a good thumbnail or not, it just may or may not get used. So like if it doesn't get used, it doesn't mean it was like a bad one. It just means that I didn't use it. Or I might use it eventually, but like way down the line. You never know. I'll just keep my eyes out on them, you know? This is another good example. This one does say mime. But I think that's still vague enough. That's a good example, very vague. I think even this one is fine because it's just like a franchise, right? So I don't want you guys to think that you couldn't do like anything franchise related, just like nothing so specific. Like if this said like, you know, the Lord of the Rings audiobook, then that wouldn't be vague enough. But it's just like something Lord of the Rings and I look dirty. Like there's a lot of different things this could be the thumbnail for. So I think that would still work. Here's another example. This one was actually my puppy stream. So Golem playthrough part 17, yeah. Oh, funny story about this thumbnail, you guys. I made this thumbnail for my Tales stream and then I didn't put it on there. I was surprised because it seemed like in the pre-chat, everybody was like, oh, it's gonna be for sure like a follow-up to the furry stream. And I was like, I mean, I guess I did put Animal Tales on it, but I don't know why they're so sure it's gonna be a follow-up to the furry stream because it actually isn't gonna have anything to do with that. I was so confused. And then I didn't notice until like a day or two later that I had the wrong thumbnail on it. I never put the right thumbnail on it. That was a complete accident. So like I had this one made from the very beginning. I didn't, when I make new streams, I just like, you can pick to like use the same like settings from your previous stream. So I'll just click that because it's easier than like resetting up every little thing. I'll say like, oh yeah, use my settings from the last stream, and then I'll change the title and the thumbnail. That's why sometimes the thumbnail is like the wrong thumbnail, because I forgot to change it. It'll be like a thumbnail from an old video or an old stream that I just forgot to change. So maybe it'll get reused. Well, I updated it. This is the thumbnail that it is now. If you go and look at it, I don't know if anyone noticed that I changed it. This would be a good example, and then I have one more example. Yeah, this would be a great example, because there's so much I could do with like something like this. Okay. So now that you guys kind of understand what we're going for here, I thought, what should the hashtag be? You need a unique hashtag. You have a couple of ideas? Yay! Runie nails? Wait, that's actually kind of cute. Oh, maybe rune nails. Rune nails works too. Hashtag Runie is evil and cannot be trusted. Ah, that's not even true. Runie boobs. Nah, y'all can't be doing that. Runie on the run. Runie isn't paying us for these. I am paying you though. See? Please, boss, let us out of the basement. Nah, that's a no. I can't give people false hope. Yeah, you're not getting out of the basement, so. Runie has us strapped. Mature evil woman nails. I kind of like that one too. I kind of like rune nails. That just kind of works. Easy. We'll remember it. Okay, sweet. So we'll have it hashtag rune nails. And then I thought, okay, so let's have like some general guidelines. Keep it vague enough that you couldn't guess exactly what the stream would be, right? Vague enough? Ah, did I get it right? Oh, hi! Hi, Miss Leah, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome in, raiders! Welcome in, welcome to the thumbnail challenge. All right, to catch you guys up to speed, what happened is basically the Runetics, were telling me that they're very bored and they have too much free time and they really want to pick up some overtime working for me. And so I thought, okay, like what kind of tasks could I give these poor Runetics with too much time on their hands? And so I came up with this task, which is basically having them make thumbnails for me. And we're calling it the thumbnail challenge. We did not say that. Yes, you did. Stop being shy. You're being so tsundere. Okay, they're gonna act like they didn't say it, raiders, because they're embarrassed and they don't want you guys to know how much they adore me. But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. They definitely said it. Okay, yeah. So like guidelines. Okay, so the hashtag is going to be hashtag rude nails. And this is going to be an open hashtag like from here on that you guys can use. Ah, Dante, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gift the memberships, gift the memberships today, gift the memberships today, today, gift the memberships, wow, make sure you say thanks now, gift the memberships today, hooray! Also, Miss Leah traumatized you guys on her stream? Really? Dang. Don't come in here and tell the lunatics that. They're gonna get jealous. They're gonna be like, oh, dang it, I wish Rudy traumatized me. Why aren't we getting traumatized by Runie? That's not fair. Like, you're gonna make them jealous. You're gonna give them ideas. Don't come in here and say that, you fools. Shh. 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 We got to see Supernatural and Preg. I've never seen Supernatural. What was it called? Like Super Doctor Who-lock? That whole fandom I missed out on. So I never saw Supernatural. I don't like Doctor Who, and I didn't like Sherlock. Oh, Super Who-lock. There you go. Yeah, Super Who-lock. So I never got into it. But I do find it extraordinarily fascinating that the Omegaverse stuff is like supernatural original right there. Bobby Always, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Gifted memberships, who? Gifted memberships today. Gifted memberships who day? Who day? Gifted memberships. Wow, make sure you say thanks now. Gifted memberships today. Today. Wow. If Runie has 40,000 subs, I am one of them. If Runie has only 40 subs, I am one of them. If Runie has negative 40 subs, I am no longer alive. I'm a runatic until I die. Thank you so much. Mwah. Just put feet on it and call it a day. I mean, like, in all honesty, you can. I think that would fit the guidelines. Now, what kind of stream I may or may not make out of a thumbnail that just has feet on it, I mean, I will remind you that this could be a monkey paw situation. You know what I mean? Because whatever you're thinking of in your pretty little head may not be what I come up with. So you might just want to keep that in mind when you submit these thumbnails, because it could monkey paw you. For example, I'm having stream ideas that would work with a thumbnail with only feet on it, and they're not ones that you're gonna like. But in all seriousness, I think that's part of like what will make this really fun, is that we can, you know, like, you guys will inspire me to come up with stuff and like new crazy stream ideas, and then hopefully you'll also get surprised by what I come up with based on whatever ones that you design, you know? You do traumatize us with debt and financial desperation. You're too dorky and nice to unleash Leah's level of forbidden knowledge. That's what you think. I'm priming you, that's what I'm doing. You see, the true pain and suffering will come when I hit you with the hard stuff and you're not even fazed, and you realize, oh my god, I've been changed. I've grown accustomed. And that's when you will realize the true nature of my evil, wicked plans. Bring on the monkey paw, evil woman. Heck yeah, I love that attitude. Minhera bit stream win. I need my gaslighting. I'm afraid to do another Minhera stream. I'm afraid for multiple reasons. But the biggest reason is because I had like so many of you guys tell me that you literally could not watch the stream, or that you had to stop watching the stream partway through because it was actually like triggering you from like past relationships. Like, so like it actually was like, oh my God. So it was not for the weak, I guess. It was not. I will say, I don't know, Rie did it. Well, I think she did a different, she did like you know, the landmine girl. It's like a little bit of a different flavor, you know? But I also think that I made the mistake of not making it clear that it was a roleplay stream, because I got really caught up in this whole like joke of a riddle, or not a riddle, like a joke of a code, right? So I was like, oh, like they'll have to figure out what the stream is. And so there was no clue on the stream that it was that it was just like an act, right? And then a bunch of people got raided into it who had never seen me before. So some people also were like, oh my gosh, she's for real. And by some people, I even mean like my own fellow talents in Face Connect. So I think if I did it again, I've said this before, if I do it again this time, because I don't want to have to break character, right? Because that's the thing, is I should have probably, looking back on it, I should have probably been like broken character for like just a moment to be like, oh, this is a roleplay stream, right? But instead, I don't know, I just doubled down and kept going. But next time what I'll do is I'll put like I'll make it more obvious that it's roleplay. Like I'll put in the title like roleplay only. And maybe even like a warning, like maybe I'll put like a trigger warning or something. So that people don't accidentally stumble into it and then get like triggered, because I really didn't mean to do that. Real 100% not RP. I mean, that would also work because it makes it clearly a joke, right? I thought the rules on the side seemed pretty obviously satirical. I mean, I thought the whole thing seemed satirical too, but this is just something that I've learned in general. Because I think that my sense of humor is very satirical. And also my sense of humor is very, like I like subtle humor, and I also like to not clarify things. I like the kind of thing that's funny, like when you just say something and you just do not clarify it, and either the people get it or they do not get it. It's just kind of the way that I work. So sometimes I've realized that I actually confuse people. Like, I think sometimes, even those of you who watch me very regularly, I think sometimes y'all don't know if I'm being serious or not. I think you guys don't always know if I'm for real or if I'm not for real. And I like that. Wow. But it does mean that I think sometimes people accidentally interpret what is a bit as being genuine when it's not. It's not genuine at all. But I've been got by that before, yeah. It's nobody's fault but my own. But I can't fix it. I could fix it. I'm not going to fix it. It's just because it makes me laugh. That's why it makes me laugh. That's why it makes me laugh. I like it when people don't realize that it's a bit. It entertains me in this way that I cannot describe, except for when it accidentally triggered people. That was really the only time that I was like, oh, I actually do feel bad about that. And I also don't want people to be like actually worried about me. Like, I didn't want people to be like, oh my gosh, she's actually really upset, and I feel like I wouldn't want to cause them like that kind of emotional distress when it's all just a joke, you know? So when I do stuff like that in the future, I'm going to try to make it a lot more obvious what I'm doing. And if I had thought about it for like 2 seconds, I would have realized that that was a good idea for the Minhara stream. But I was just so enamored with myself over the Woman Zeus puzzle. I just thought I was so clever. I thought I was so funny that it just blew my mind. When evil detected. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of evil detected. Detected. Use examples that are less real. Well, okay, that's the other thing though, is when I was doing the Minhara stream, I thought I was being over the top, like camp levels satirical. I genuinely did not expect for people to be in my comments like, these are the exact conversations I had with my ex or whatever. I was like, oh, that's real? Like people actually do that? What? There's some real crazy people out there. I didn't realize that. My experience with Minhara is like, you know, like Dojin. You know what I mean? Like it's just all fiction. So I was like, I'm just gonna be like the crazy Dojin girls. Don't me. Well, my last ex stabbed me, so... Wait, is that real? That's so terrible if that's real. Oh my god. Should I have put a trigger warning before my Halloween karaoke? What the heck? Lunatics? No, stop! You spent real money to me? Why are people giving it a thumbs up? How dare you, Lunatics? How dare you? This is how you spend your hard-earned money. To me? Wow. Runie's not a pick-me, she's a, you picked that? I can't be a pick-me because I like girls too much. I like girls. I can't be a boy's girl. I'm always gonna be a girl's girl at the end of the day. I just got Ada in my first 10 pull in Nikkei from free pulls. Shout out to the Ruseday blessing. I owe this to you entirely. Let's go! Let's go! That makes me super excited. Oh my gosh, so I saw... I'm only gonna talk about this briefly because it's gonna get us off topic. But I've been posting a lot of Resident Evil stuff, of course. And so I've been getting a lot of Resident Evil in my feed now on Twitter. And most of it has been very fun to see. But then I saw this tweet today and I like, why did I read the whole thread? I don't know. See, this is why social media can be so dumb. This is why you just gotta mute things that you dislike. Because I couldn't help it. It was like a sticky, stinky, magnetic pull that forced me to read this entire thread that I knew was just gonna piss me off. But the thread was basically a bunch of people like really butthurt about the Nikkei collab. Because they were like just saying really stupid stuff like, oh, the face designs, like, wow, they really made their faces look like children, or like, why do they have so many physics? It's so disrespectful to the RE girls, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh. You just read it, you want to bang your head against the wall. That's, you know, you're right. There's no pleasing people like that. There's absolutely no pleasing people like that. And yeah, you have to think that they just aren't familiar with, like, the anime style of art at all. Like, you know what I mean? And that they're just making really dumb assumptions. I mean, yeah, it's the internet, I know. People on the internet love to misinterpret or make stuff up and then get really, really mad about it. And I will just never understand. I will never understand why people do that. Do you want to be unhappy? Because personally, I like being happy. You know, if I see something that makes me mad, I look into it. Because I'm like, I hope this isn't true, what I'm reading right now. I find this upsetting, and I hope that it's not true. And then I do the extra legwork of making sure it's an actual thing before I bother really being mad about it. But people don't do that step. They just see the first step, make the assumption that must be true, and then they just get really mad. Like, it would be one thing if they just saw it, assumed it was true, and was like, ugh, don't like that, and then moved on with their day. But like, they're gonna make a whole Twitter thread ripping something apart over a misunderstanding. Like, also, where do you get the time? Where do you have the time and energy for that? You know what I suggest? Getting a second job. You'll never have the time to be salty online again. You will not have the time. You will be too busy. Maybe it will improve your quality of life. Because you'll just stop doing it, and then I bet you'll be happier. I bet so. How about a first job? Are you calling them jobless? No, they might be. They might be too young to even have a job, which is what I have to remind myself sometimes too. When you see things online, sometimes you have to remember that, like, they could literally be like 14. And I'm not about to have my day ruined by a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? I don't have the time because I have 2 jobs. Yeah, everyone younger than me should be off the internet. I love that. Everyone who is not at least 96 years old has to vamoosh from the internet right now. LeMayo, Runie beefing with 14-year-olds. I won't do it. Ironically, considering that one of my favorite genres of media of all time is adults beefing with children. I love adults beefing with children in media. It's just prime entertainment. It works every time. I want to see adults beefing with children. It's so funny, especially when it's treated like straight edge. Great example is Riverdale. Riverdale does this so extraordinarily well because it is taken so seriously. The stakes are so high. Nobody ever for a second questions the beefing. It's just full ass adults beefing with high schoolers the whole series, and it's amazing. 10 out of 10. This is somehow less problematic than your romance tropes video. Why was my romance tropes video problematic? Why was that problematic? Runie beefing with Remy Streamman. It would be so hard to beef with Remy because we have a lot of very, very similar opinions. I mean, you guys have seen us get together. Wimmy really feels like a companion soul to me. I hesitate to say that because it sounds like some woo-woo stuff. I don't mean it in like a woo-woo way. I just mean it in like a, yeah, we would beef and then we would just agree. Like when she talks to me, I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, same. That's the whole experience. Pretty much no matter what the topic is. I think there's only a very few things we've ever talked about that I was like, oh, I'm on the other side of that. Which is mostly like eating vegetables, going outside, exercising, stuff like that. Basically not being a NEET is probably... I love Wimmy. I love it, Wimmy. I love it, Wimmy. This one didn't cost me anything. Your ... I guess that was a free ... But but you only get one of those a month, so it's still a precious resource that you wasted on a ... So think about that. Wait, I have to ask about the Nutella drink. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for reminding me. So as you guys know, I really love a Negroni. A Negroni is made with a 1:1 ratio of Campari, which is an Italian red bitter, sweet vermouth, and gin. I prefer a dry gin, like a London Dry. However, there's something called a Nutella Campari, which involves infusing the Campari with Nutella. Now, my mom found this recipe first, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, that does not sound good. Because I don't think that gin plus Nutella sounds good to me. Like, juniper, Nutella, these flavors aren't working for me. But this is what I will say. She went ahead and made it, so I don't know exactly what her ratios were. I'd have to ask her. But she made Nutella Campari. She basically like put a spoonful of Nutella into a certain amount of Campari and just like shook it up and let it sit. It actually dissolved pretty well, which I didn't expect. Like, I thought it would be kind of gross and like you'd have to filter it a bit. Or like, I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but it actually dissolved just fine. I still double strained it, but really nothing was in the strainer, so it was fine. However, the Campari with the Nutella itself, absolutely delicious. It's absolutely delicious. And because Campari is so bitter, even though Campari is sweet, I feel like the Nutella didn't make the Campari very much sweeter. Really, it felt more like the Campari balanced out, or like it made the Nutella, it was like dark chocolate Nutella. Does that make sense? It made it taste like Nutella but dark chocolate because it has this like little bitter sting at the end of it. That's really, really nice. And surprisingly, I thought that it did make a pretty decent Negroni. I was very surprised. And I may or may not have made some other drinks with it that I will refrain from revealing to you now. I'm going to gatekeep that information for a later date. But it was pretty good. I'm very curious to try it with bourbon. I'm afraid it might be too sweet with the bourbon, but I do kind of want to try that. The other thing that I will mention with it though is that if you garnish too heavy with the orange, you get a very strong chocolate orange flavor from it. I don't know what it is about the Nutella, but it like really brings out the orange, and it's like a Christmas chocolate orange flavor. And if you like that, I think that's good. Like my mom had it like that and was like, oh, this is exactly what I want. Like she loves chocolate oranges. However, for me, I was kind of lukewarm on it because I wanted more of the nutty flavor. And I was like, I just taste chocolate orange. Like I want more nuttiness to it. So I just very lightly, like I basically, like instead of like expressing the orange peel and like wiping it around the rim and then tossing it in there, I just kind of expressed the orange peel onto it. I think you still do need the garnish because it needs a little bit of brightness for the drink, but it's really good. You just have to do a little bit less than I would normally do. Oh, I still have some orgy too. I forgot I had orgy actually. Oh, I gotta drink that. Can you share the proportions? That's why I'm so sorry. I don't know because my mom made it. Now I want a Runie bartender stream. That's a really good idea. Wait, that's a genius idea. I should definitely do that. Wait, what if I made it a hand cam? I don't know, is that too much? What do you guys think? We could do bartending streams and I could make recipes for you guys to try and then give you the recipes beforehand so you could make them along with me. And then maybe I could even do it like a hand cam so you could like see me make the drink. Hang on, let her cook. Am I cooking? Did we just come up with like an ingenious new idea? Sounds like fun, really? Okay, you like it? You're not cooking, you're mixing. Runie, you have big brain, thank you. Your mind is blown? Yeah, I'm gonna need thumbnails for this. I could make it a hand cam, say no more, do it. Okay. I'll see if I can make this happen. It's a big undertaking. Like that kind of thing would take a lot of setup and prep, but I'll see if I can make it happen. What should we call it? I gotta like come up with like a name. If I had like a cocktail bar, what do you think it would be called? If I was gonna open a cocktail bar. I'm not good at naming things. Hack garden. Ooh, Black Rose Lounge. Wait, I like that. Black Rose Garden is good too. I don't know. There's something about lounge that makes it sound kind of cozy. I think also lounge makes it feel a little speakeasy to me. Black Rose Lounge. Half Dargan. Can y'all forget about that already? Please? Black Rose Lounge. Wait, I think we hit on something there. Alright, I'm gonna write it down. You're such a brat. What the heck? That came out of nowhere. What? Why am I catching strays like that? What in the I'm just vibing over here and I get called a brat for no reason. The heck? The Blackthorn Chateau. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's get drunk. Let's get drunk. Ooh, Runie's remedy for whatever ails you is actually really nice. I have a feeling that Runie's remedy is gonna be what ails you. Okay. Wait, did I miss some messages? I think I did. Runie is subjecting us to cognito hazards and spreading cursed knowledge. How evil, and I can't wait. You're welcome. Green screen Runie expressions to help us. Oh yeah, that was gonna be, wait, we gotta get back on topic. Hold on, we're gonna get back on topic because we are gonna talk about like what I might need to provide to you guys to like make it easier, right? I'm traumatized every time I hear it's bittersweet. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. I'll traumatize you for real. Don't tempt me. All right, the other thing I wanted to say, guidelines is understand that creating a thumbnail does not mean it will be used. Yeah. So just because you make one isn't like a guarantee that I'll use it. Let's see. Are there any Image resolution, file type. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, 1920. You guys tell me, I don't know. 1920, 1080 is fine. I would say like PNG or JPEG is fine. Sometimes actually it has to be JPEG or it won't be small enough to be uploaded to YouTube. Yeah. Wait, let me see what I actually have mine at. Cause you're right, I think my scale for my thumbnails actually isn't even at that because it scales them down and it can cause like some really ugly compression sometimes. So yeah, I'm actually at 1280, 720. Okay, so it's gonna be easier if we do that then. Yeah, 1280, 720. Orgi is pronounced Orja. Is it really? I've never known, maybe you guys have told me before, but I've never known exactly if I was saying it right or not. Orja. I don't know, I kind of like Orgito. It's kind of cute. Yeah, the good old 720p. Siesta un mot Francois. I don't know how to speak French, y'all. I don't know how to speak French. I don't even know how to recognize French when I see it. 720 by 480. No, that's not what I meant. 1280 by 720. PNG or JPEG is fine. Let's see. What other guidelines? Maybe like some obvious ones, like keep it PG-13. Yeah, PG-13. Oh my god. My cat. He demands attention, but he won't stay in my lap. If you just sit there, I could pet you. I have multiple hands. There we go. Okay, keep it PG-13. I don't know. Have fun. Should I put a limit on how many you guys... I mean, because I want it to be an ongoing thing, so I feel like a limit isn't necessarily... necessary. It's not necessarily necessary. You know? Weekly cap per person. I guess the other thing is who's gonna police that? Not me. And so I say, okay, yeah, try not to spam the tag. Try not to spam the tag. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, you guys know what I mean when I say don't spam the tag. So. Here's what I'll say. If you spam the tag, you know, if you spam the tag, then I might have to mute you. It's my cat. He loves being right in front of my camera. So if you don't want to get muted on Twitter, don't spam the tag. So... okay. Now the next thing is kind of, yeah, like, what do you need from me? So I've seen someone already mention it, like I can upload a G drive with like transparent expressions of me. I already have one actually, because I have one available for like, if I do a collab and they want to make a thumbnail so that my friends can like easily grab a little picture of me. So I actually already have a folder like this where it's like smiling, smiling, looking left, smiling, looking right, you know, that goes through like kind of my expressions. So I could just make one that's available to you guys. You love this stream now? Wait, why? First of all, why didn't you love it before? And second of all, why do you love it now? What's happening? Can you give us the pink outline you use sometimes? Yes. Wow. Okay, so you want the pink outline. I can also give you that. The conspiracies and historians were all wrong. The pyramids were built by a cute anime woman saying, "Don't you guys want to help me build this thing?" Runetics. It's a crazy thing to ask, you know. I know it's a crazy thing to ask, but you're always so kind and patient with me and all of my insecurities. Even though I know most other people would be annoyed by me and throw me to the curb, you know. You're always so patient and willing to reason with me. So if I could just ask you a stupid question. And I don't know why I need the answer. I just do. It's keeping me up at night and I just need to know if I asked you to build me a pyramid, would you do it? Yes. Wow. Yes, sure. Yes. How big? Oh, I like that. It's like the jump how high. As you wish. Yay! Yatta!嬉しい. Yeah, it'll just be a good team bonding experience and exercise, right? Play-Doh it. Play-Doh it is. No, you know what I meant. You know what I meant by pyramid. Maybe that will be the next Triangles Revenge stream. Is you guys building me a pyramid. Bass Pro style Inca or Egyptian. Wait, is the Inca the ones that's like covered in like the red clay and mud? I kind of want that. Oh, those are the ones that have the steps. Okay, I got you. I think I'm thinking of like a temple. The pyramid, yeah, it's a flat top, stone steps. I'm up for either. As long as it's made out of cards. I'm really good at doing that, by the way. Wow, secret talent. Do you have PNGs of the 3D models as well? I could get some. Wow. Yeah, I could get some. That one might take me a little longer to put together because I don't have one already. I'll have to like load up my model and take pictures of it. But I can get that for you eventually for sure. A D4. The most evil die type. I agree, because I roll a 1 too often on a D4. I mean, I guess it is the one with the highest probability of rolling a 1, but it bothers me, okay? Because I should still have an equal possibility of rolling a 4, and I don't ever roll a 4 on a D4. I just roll 1s. That's what I'm saying, it's not 25% of the time. I would say it's like 75% of the time I roll a 1. I'm confused. What does this have to do with coffee? I mean, I don't know. Do you... Why don't you make a thumbnail with coffee on it? You hadn't thought about that, had you? You hadn't thought about that. Maybe if you made me a thumbnail with coffee on it, we'd be talking about coffee right now. The power is in your hands, Runetics. Can we get Perona, Tutu, Drew Drop? Yeah. You can definitely get Perona. I can give you and other assets. I can give you some. There's some characters that I may withhold from you because I want ultimate control over when they appear and how they appear. You know, there's some Runie alts that I have, you know, plans for. You cannot have Rue. You can't have Rue. You can't have Dewdrop. You can't have Gyaru. You can't have Runeko. You can have Choo Choo. Choo Choo is fine. I can give you a PNG of Choo Choo. That's fine. You can't have Baka, Dere, Hime, or Ku. I will see you in court. You can't have Pepperoni. It's because I have plans for them. I'm just saving your time. I'm saving you time because you can make a thumbnail with them on it, but I know what I'm doing. Vampire Idol, are you crazy? I wouldn't even give you Rue. You think I'm gonna give you Vampire Idol? You're out to mind. You're out to dangity mind. Yeah. Wow. I'll include like my crown, my earrings, my scroll and pin. Yeah, with other assets. I have like assets I can upload, so you guys have references for them. I think I gave you guys my crown a while back, but I'll put it in the same folder. I want her for alternative reasons, though. Pervert. Keeping me from Garuni. Truly, Romeo and Juliet. Runie, I finished one for you already. Let's go! I really hope that you guys have fun with this. Oh wait, why is it getting cut off? What the heck? Why are you getting cut off? Grr. Grr! There we go. Can we only use PNGs or can we draw a thumbnail? You can absolutely draw it. You can absolutely draw it. Oh, I should put that in the rules. Only use art you have permission to use. So I'm totally fine if you want to draw something, or if you want to use fan art and you reach out to the artist and you say, hey, like, do you mind if I use like this drawing that you did of Runie for like for a thumbnail for the rune nails? As long as they're like, yeah, sure. Just be polite about it. Check with them, see if they are cool with it or not. Yeah. Lots of actual nails on the tag. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? You might be right. I didn't think about that. Let me check on Twitter. If it's already like a heavily used tag, we might have to change it. Whoops. I didn't think about that. Let me see. I can't find, like, I don't use social media enough. It took me all of that time just to find the magnifying glass. I was like, how do you search for a tag? Okay, rune nails. Oh, wait, I'm already seeing thumbnails you guys put in it. Let's see. Oh, actually, I think it should be fine. I see a post in it from 2021. And then there's 2 posts from July. But like, it's not like it's a flooded tag. It should be fine. There's like barely anything in that tag. I don't think it'll be a big. If there had been like hundreds of posts in it, I would maybe say we need to change it. But nothing's really coming up, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh man, the 2 you guys have already come up with are already really good. I won't spoil it. I'll let people go to the tag and see it for themselves. But yes, this is exactly what I wanted. But of course, the main thing is, as cheesy as it sounds, I really want you guys to just have fun with this. And of course, this is 100% optional. If you don't like doing graphic design and you have no interest in doing this, you do not have to do it. You don't have to do it. Like, just don't worry about it. Forget this whole stream. Delete it from your memory. Never worry about it again. Completely unnecessary. And in fact, as much as I joke about it, I genuinely am very appreciative of anybody who will put something in the tag, because it actually really does help me out. And it is very legitimately doing work for me. So I do appreciate it. Only do it if you have the free time and you think it would be fun. So, if I don't make one, can I still remember the stream? Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, just whenever you feel inspired. Is this a bit? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I'm like for real? Or perhaps for real? Or do you think this is cap? Let me know in the comments, fam. On Moon Goddess? On the Moon Goddess? Always cap. That's rude. I'm like hardly ever cap. So. Oh wait, I said halved permission to use. Yeah. You can steal from Google though. I steal from Google all the time. Oh wait, and let me put a... Oh, let me give you guys this sweet little resource. Bookmark that. Bookmark it. I don't have any particular fonts, so you can use whatever font you want. You're gonna recognize a lot of these backgrounds, not just from my streams, but from a lot of VTuber streams. This is a really popular website. These are completely free. You can use them. You'll see Japanese and English VTubers all using these all the time. They've got a lot of different categories. You can sort by cute, cool, beautiful. I use a lot of the horror and dark ones you'll probably recognize. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. I click on those pretty often as well. So these just have like a whole, assortment of backgrounds that you can use. Or sometimes scrolling through here will inspire me. Like I'll be like, oh, I like this one. I want to do a stream where I can use this background. So bookmark it. Runetics, bookmark it. How can she be Cap? She's literally wearing a crown. Oh my god, thank you. Clearly, some people like don't use their eyes. Like, get your glasses checked. Sheesh. What do you think? You think a crown is a cap? That's cap. Dorky, mysterious, cute. No! Not dorky. There's no dorky category. So, yeah. That's an asset that I use a lot. That's a website I use a lot. But I also just use Google image search quite often as well. I'll just steal things from Google image search. So, you know what I do a surprising amount of times that I don't know if you guys have ever noticed? Is I will steal images from like those websites where you're supposed to pay for them and they have like a watermark on them. And I'll just edit out the watermark, or sometimes I just leave the watermark because you can barely see it. There are definitely thumbnails and also just like assets I've used during streams. Yeah, okay, yeah, you've noticed. I just left the watermark. I was like, I don't care. I'll just leave it. I'm not paying for that. Oh, you saw it on the big... I did, yeah, on the Big Sis stream. I think there was multiple things that had watermarks on them that I like... I think one of them I like kind of half erased, but I didn't care that much. The fridge definitely had like a big watermark on it, if I remember correctly. I love my pirate Oshi. You better say aye aye captain then. You better say it. Runetics? Are you ready to make some thumbnails? Aye, aye, Captain. Mwah, 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 mwah. Beautiful. Music to my ears. Music to my ears. So on Friday, I'm supposed to play Code Veronica. But I wanted to let you guys know there is a possibility that I might move it to Thursday. Because I might have to do something on Friday. It's not 100% certain yet or not. I'll decide by tomorrow. So by tomorrow night, I'll have moved it if I'm gonna move it. But there's a possibility that stream might actually happen on Thursday instead of on Friday. But it will definitely also be happening on Saturday, which I'm very excited for to play. My goal is to beat Code Veronica before the end of September. Right? Because like October is kind of out. I'm not going to have enough time in October to finish any of the games. But if I could finish Code Veronica in September and then finish 4 in November and then finish 5 in December and then finish 6 in January, then I have the majority of February to catch up if I get behind anywhere for the end of February when 9 comes out. That's kind of my goal. Good luck with that ... I hate ... I'm gonna mute ... That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute ... so that you guys can never ... me again. No. What do you need it for? What do you need it for, huh? Other than sassing me. You use it a lot though. I've noticed. You can't mute it. You can't mute ... Oh my god. You're right. You'll just start using more dots. I can't escape the ... I will put ... as the text in my thumbnail. No! No! Wow. .. I hate this. I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied after I came up with this whole idea just to cater to your wants and your needs, Runetics. And then you bully me? What did I do? What did I do to deserve it? Well, on that note, I'm gonna end this stream. No, actually, I am gonna wrap up the stream. I'm really sorry today was a short stream. But I got a lot of work to do. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. So I do have to cut it a little bit short today. Yeah, my evil knows bounds. Yeah, that's short. Yeah. I mean, that's true. Oh my god. I read someone say short in chat and then I said the wrong thing. I need to stop reading chat. It's messing me up. I'll never read chat again. Phase Euphoria, Runie Ruse, is truly one of the most evil, daring, dashing, dastardly, sexy, mysterious, and mature older women I have ever had the pleasure of interacting with. Oh my god, thank you. Wow, what a way to end this stream with a compliment like that. Like, nobody's gonna one-up that. Holy heck. Is that real? Is that true? Dang. Why did you say Jersey Shore right now? Oh my god, it's been so long since I've watched Jersey Shore. Runatics, I have a really annoying question. I know I just asked you an annoying question. I just have one more. It's just really bothering me. Like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night if I don't know for sure the answer to this question. So if you could find it in your heart to just humor me for one more. Never annoying from Runie? The answer is yes. Yeah? So you will watch Jersey Shore with me? Because you always humor your Oshi? My chat suddenly went. It was like bop, 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 and there was like. You know what I watched the other day that I did not like? Alien 3. I didn't even finish it. Alien 3 made me so mad in the first like 20 minutes of the movie that I can't even get through it. It's total garbage. Anything past your here's the thing is like it's the same thing. It's the same thing that I tell you guys all the time. And I don't know why I have to keep saying it. 'Cause it's common sense. But if you are going to make a prequel or a sequel, you need to make sure that what you are doing is going to elevate the content that already exists. The last thing you want to do is make it worse. So why do all of these people make prequels and sequels that make the original material worse? And that's exactly what Alien 3 does, because it takes everything that happens in Alien 2, all of the stakes, all of the passion, everything you're rooting for, the whole experience of the movie of Alien 2, it takes all of that and throws it in the trash can. I wish I'd never watched it. I literally wish my eyes had never gazed upon the trash pit that is Alien 3, because it makes me so angry what they did, because it makes Alien 2 worse, and Alien 2 freaking rocked. I loved Alien 2. I had a great time with Alien 2. So it's not canon in my eyes. Apparently the director has even like disavowed the movie. Apparently there was like just absolute diabolical levels of interference from the studio. And like the first like run of the movie was supposed to be completely different, and then they just kept changing it and kept changing it. They got the new director, the one who actually did it, like because apparently at one point there was like a whole script that like Sigourney Weaver was like on board with, and it was like pretty good, and it was gonna have Newt and everything, thumbs up there. And then it all got changed, and then Alien 3 started being made, and they killed off Newt, and then there was so much interference that, yeah, the director just like doesn't even claim the movie anymore. Apparently it's like not even on his IMDb. That's how bad this movie is. It's so bad. Anyways, so then I watched Predator, which I also didn't like. It was okay. I feel lukewarm on Predator. I feel lukewarm. But I wanted to see Predator so that I can see Alien vs. Predator. Yes, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! I can understand why people like the Predator movie. It was just, I don't know. I think I didn't, there wasn't enough like character work and development for me to really feel like super invested in any of the characters. So I think that's what held me back from like really, really liking it. It was definitely, yeah, machismo, the movie. I think about the third time one of the characters was like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself and face the predator head on so the rest of us can escape. I was like, are we doing this again? You're like, you're the third dude to do it now. Like, yeah, cut a knife through your chest if you want, but like, we've seen this before. We love our last stands. But I definitely didn't hate it though. After seeing Alien 3, most things are probably gonna sound pretty good though. It's a slasher if all the characters are action heroes. That's actually a really good way to put it. I did not realize that the handshake meme was from that movie. So none of my friends did. So when it came up on the screen, we were all squealing like, oh my God! Oh my, we're like, pause, rewind, screenshot. No idea that's where that came from. And now I know. Very classic. I would watch it again. I would watch it again. Did you just handshake yourself? I mean, I would have handshook with you if you weren't playing. But Runetics, you just don't see it that way, so your loss. Alien 3 was 2 different scripts in one, no joke. I believe it, because it's all over the place and it's not good. Alien Earth show is alright, better than Alien 3. I've heard mixed stuff on it. Yeah, like people being like, oh, it's pretty good, you know, so I'll probably, but I'm doing Alien in like order, trying to mostly, so I am gonna go through the whole Alien franchise. So, why do Runetics always say they don't have hands? What are you typing with then, you fools? Have fun with 4. Oh, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have so much fun. Will you play Isolation if the schedule allows? So I actually tried Alien Isolation last year for Roosetober, so almost a year ago now. I tried it, and I actually did enjoy it. But I don't think I'll play it again. I think it's just too long, is really what it is. What it comes down to is it's a very long game. It's very, very long and kind of tedious. And I don't know if I like it enough to want to commit that much stream time to it. Because I only have so much time to stream things, you know? So if I'm gonna stream a long game, I wanna like really, really love it. so. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I watched a full playthrough of it already. So now I know what happens. And I also think the end is BS. The ending of it really pissed me off. So I'm glad I didn't play it. Because I would have been really mad. No, I don't want to be stuck in space either. It's scary. It's not the best stream game if you don't make crazy, scary actions. I think a lot of games, horror games, are kind of like that, to be honest. I feel bad because I don't usually have the big scary actions, though y'all got some scares out of me at the last Code Veronica stream. Very surprising that Code Veronica scared me as much as it has so far. And I haven't even gotten to the part that I know for a fact is going to scare me, which will be coming up in this next section. And I'm not looking forward to that. The doctor zombie! Why was he so scary? I swear he was like faster than the other zombies. Or maybe he just moved more erratically. He was scary. I didn't like him. And I didn't like that pipe in that hallway either. That pipe looked sus to me. Did you guys hear that? Just slightly faster. I think zombies should be slower, not faster. That's what I think. But yeah, I don't have like big horror reactions. But in general, you know, I want to play games that I'm really gonna have fun with on stream, because I don't like playing games that I dislike on stream. It's just not the kind of content that I want to make, which is also why I'm really glad that I screened I'm Not a Human before I decided to play it on stream. Because as you guys know, that game was on my radar because I played the demo. And I thought, I could like this. And I saw that it came out and was like, well, let me just screen it a little bit to make sure that I'm not going to hate it. And I am so glad that I did not play that game on stream, because I would not have liked it. I would not have liked it. It is not as good as it looked in the demo. It is not. It's also very buggy. Also, I looked at all the endings. Very, very unsatisfying endings. Very unsatisfying. It's funny because I've seen some people be like, wow, the endings are so well written, but I don't think they are. I think they're all nothing burgers. Like, it's all just a bunch of gobbledygook words that are supposed to sound cool that just mean nothing and give you no closure or excitement at the end of the story, that reward you in no way whatsoever for going through the very difficult experience that they made the game. Also, there's a little girl in it. And see, I know exactly what would have happened. This is why I'm glad I didn't stream it. Because there's a little girl and you get charged with responsibility for her kind of like early in the game. And it is excruciatingly hard to actually keep the little girl alive. And you guys know me. What would I have done? I would have made it my absolute mission to I would have started the game over and over and over again until that little girl survived. And there is no ending for the little girl. There is nothing that happens for you if you protect the little girl the whole time. Even though you meet another character in the game that you find out is her uncle, and he's like really aggressive to you and he's looking for her, even then, you can't tell him that she's in your house and it does not unlock a different ending. And if I had played this game on stream, which I know how I would have played it, I would have restarted and restarted and restarted until that little girl survived. And then if nothing would have happened, I would have had a crash out on stream, which is why I'm glad I didn't stream it. Also, it was just really stupid buggy. Pretty much every stream I watched of it had a new bug that I hadn't seen before, which I just think is unacceptable for a game on release like that. Like a bug or two, I understand, you know, ironically, we're human, so there might be like a bug here or there, but there were like bugs that were like you couldn't even save the game type of bugs. Like, did they even test play this type of bugs, you know? So these days, games on release are worse than ever. It does seem like that, doesn't it? Like, I have found myself thinking I should maybe wait a week before I download this game, because there's probably gonna be... I do that with Phasmo, to be honest. It's like, oh, new Phasmo, I'll give it a few days, because they're gonna release a patch because they messed something up. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it just kind of seems to be a thing. So... I guess because the Steam platform like allows for the patches and stuff, I guess maybe that, and like other online services, maybe that just makes it less of a big deal when there's issues, and so they feel less worried about including or like having glitches in their games, because they're like, well, we'll just release a patch and fix it. And it's kind of like, you know, well, instead of paying for test players and putting in the effort, we can just use paying customers as beta players to find out what the glitches are and then fix them. Yeah, it's just kind of, yeah. Exactly, because you're paying full price for what's technically unfinished. I'm just not a fan of it, so... I'm not a fan of it either, but it definitely seems to be a thing. Back in the day when they launched a disc with a bug, they had to fix any affected games and tank the shipping and labor costs. Yeah. So I bet they were test playing and betaing those games like crazy. But there should still be, I think there should still be that kind of expectation, you know? I also feel like the lower barrier to entry means more amateur devs. Oh, and here's the other thing is, I'm much more forgiving of it when the game is like $1. Yeah, it's like a brand new dev team, first game. They release a game, it's like $1. It's got some bugs. The way I'm gonna feel about that is no type of way. I'm just gonna get it. But nowadays, it'll be not their first game and maybe $20. And then there's like huge glitches in it that makes it unplayable. I don't think that should be acceptable. Even $10, really. Yeah, I would say, yeah, maybe under $10, but even $10 is kind of like, come on. Like, people are paying for this. So there was a time when every kid wanted to be a video game tester when they grew up, but nobody wants to pay anybody to be a video game tester. They want you to pay them to test their game. That's crazy. AAA games for $60 to $100. I know, games are so expensive. So expensive. The thing is I wouldn't mind paying like $60 to $100 for a physical copy. Because you're not just getting the game, you're getting the little booklet and the case, you know, and you're getting like a physical product that you can keep forever. But when I have to pay that much for a digital download of something, it gives me freaking heartburn. They don't have, what do you mean they don't have booklets anymore? They don't do booklets anymore? What does the world come to? What does the world come to? That is so depressing. That's just sad. The booklets were just fun. That was like one of my favorite things to do. Take it out, unfold it, see what they got in there. Usually some nice art at the very least. I also, I know we've talked about this before, but I liked buying like official guidebooks and stuff too. Like I had the one for Final Fantasy VII. That I would just read like a book multiple times. I had so much fun with that thing. I can still picture it in my head. I remember the one for Kingdom Hearts too. I remember copying art of Sora and Kairi that was in the guidebook to try and learn how to draw better. So, I don't know how we got on this subject. I was trying to end stream. I was trying to end stream, Runetix. What the heck? Don't he me. I'm the hears here. She realized. Tee boy. Okay. Roost again. Okay, I really do have to go because I gotta go do work. But I had a lot of fun today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoy the thumbnail challenge. I hope we can have a lot of fun with it. Again, no pressure if you don't want to do it. And then also, just please remember that it's like, I might use the thumbnail, I might not. It's not a guarantee that I will, so. Or I might use it, but not in the way you intended, so you have been warned. But thank you guys very, very much for making my life a little easier. For inspiring me as well. I will see you guys either on Thursday or Friday. I'll keep you updated. But either Thursday or Friday, and we'll be diving right back into Code Veronica because I'd really like to finish it before... I'd really like to finish it before October, but we'll see. If she doesn't use mine, then she hates me. Yeah. That's true. Only you specifically, though. It doesn't apply to anybody else. Thanks for letting us try to help you. It's bittersweet! But I must say farewell. Give glory to the runes, for my love and affection is forever with you. Bye-bye.